Looking for a new gig in my mid-30s. Have $1.5 million to invest. I've owned a small consulting company for 6 years. Me and my partners are throwing in the towel as the juice isn't worth the squeeze anymore. I anticipate I will gross approximately $1.5 million plus some pre-existing reserves to get me through a year of living expenses. My experience is primarily running a consulting company with a national presence and an annual revenue of $10 million. A portion of that same period owning the company was managing individual projects the company undertook. I also co-own one residential rental property. I need $200,000 annually inflation to support my family's current living expenses. I am considering a few options. 1. Multifamily or commercial real estate. My concern here is that I'd likely have to invest double what I'll have to generate enough for my living expenses. At least to do so quickly, i.e. within the first 2 years. 2. Purchase a new business. I have no specific aim here. It can be anything. But my preference is that it be near me in Arkansas and or something I can do fully remote, either as a C-suite position or mere silent investor. I've looked through countless businesses that look great on paper. But there continues the underlying feeling of what am I missing when I look at them. 3. Go back to school to become specialized in something more lucrative. Perhaps a law or engineering degree. I know this is vague, but it's where I currently am in the process. Very early planning. Sort of like an exit strategy. For the record, I know there are tax implications of this decision regarding the gross amount I'll have available to me post-sale. Any input on my crossroads would be greatly valued. Thanks in advance. Dude came here for advice and it turned into a pitch competition. Tears of joy, TF is wrong, WTHU all. $1.50 mil? I've got a business opportunity that will turn that into $500,000 real quick. PM for details. Why not go through an executive recruiter and see what kind of small business CEO positions are available? Have you considered cutting down your expenses? $200K annually seem like a lot of outflow. Refinance your property, downgrade your vehicle, consolidate your debts, etc. Budget according to your income, not the other way around. It's easier to reduce spending by $50K than it is to make an extra $50K. Sell courses on my road to $1 million. 6 of $1.5 million capital, $90,000 year through HYSA. So your family needs $110,000 year to cover the rest. I'd say you need more than a side gig, more like a job. Avoid anyone looking for an investment or to manage your money unless you want to lose it. Are we talking about 1.5 M gross or net? I wouldn't go back to school. Unless you're really passionate about the subject. It is not worth it with that kind of money. 1.5 meters and experience. Take 3 months off and time will help you figure out whether you want some director executive role. Or you'd rather purchase some other business. Why isn't the juice worth the squeeze? You need $3.6 million to invest in T-bills that yield a risk-free $200,000 per year. If you invest in the companies people are pitching on here, you will be at $500K real quick, lol. At this point in time, preserve your capital by putting your money in a no-risk fixed return like CD. Get a job and live stress-free. If you want to up your skills, then just take a 6 months course or training. Money is hard to come by. Throw the 1.5 M in safe dividends stock and just live off the interests while working part-time. Somewhere to have fun in a community center or something like that. Buy high-interest land notes with personal guarantees. You'll have PG collateral. Going back to school, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, my dude. Education is the most depreciated index of 2023. With AI and that cash. Make a syndicate. Cash is king right now with that interest rate. You could X6 the earnings just by opening up a single-purpose vehicle with an backing intuition. Don't even invest in companies at that point. Just plop that in there and live off interest, my lord. Going back to school. Flushed. Lol, don't get a degree. I would recommend steady, safe, passive income. A combination of bonds, ETFs, real estate, and commodities. Spread it around so no one thing can crash. If you're willing to teach a 26-year-old how to scale. I have a web development business with 3 clients at the moment. Started in July. We can work out other details. Dang, $200,000 to support your family? I get housing, car, insurance, and traveling, but I can't see how that can top $200,000 unless your payments are really expensive. Are your children in private school or does someone have an expensive medical condition? Hire a consultant. Curious what your specialty is? I was in a similar boat some years ago and eventually took an exec-level gig with a holdco fund W. Equity. Personal investments off to the side. In my opinion, you'd be well suited as a venture partner for a boutique fund. Happy to connect if you're interested in talking more. No specific advice, so here's some generic stuff. Good job getting to where you are. Whatever you decide. My advice is consider how much time the next thing is going to take away from your daily life. Those kids tend to grow up fast and they're gone doing their own stuff. And now for some self-love. If you end up needing a direct response copywriter to help sell any genuine service or product, my DMs are open. You can buy a local business as many baby boomers are selling. You can start an online business like a digital agency but have others do the fulfillment for you. Real estate fix and flips too. Partner with me to build AI-based Jira. Dude, just buy storage units or some other cash cow business. You're asking a sub where we make 30K tops and pretend that we are going to get rich on YouTube. About how to invest 1.5 mil. You have the means. Do better. 200,000 plus to support your family's yearly expenses. You are averaging $250,000 annually. The company will sell for 1.5 million. OMG, and here I thought I was struggling trying to make $50,000 a year for my family's expenses. You need some serious help. I'm doing multi-family investment currently. I also own a few businesses. With that high of a net worth, real estate will likely be a safe bet for you. Business can be way more rewarding and in my opinion it's a lot more fun and fulfilling. Would to talk more, but I'm about to leave to do some consulting. Drop me a DM. And I'll talk whenever I get back if you just need someone to bounce some ideas off of. I am currently at the final stages of launching my business idea. I've been working for 2 years now. But I am lacking some small finances for the marketing. Let me know if you would like to hear more about my idea and how much I need. Free generative AI based on your data. Add your consulting data. Ask questions and get the insights you're looking for. GPT-4 on steroids. $100 to start a solid YouTube automation channel. That includes a writer, editor, and voiceover artist. You'll be able to make videos every week and I already know a good niche. Just ask your writer to create videos like Brief Tune on YouTube but do it more for adults side. I'll be upfront, I can manage getting you set up and managing video creation based on a 15 profit cut from me. You'll pay the editors on your end. I just don't have the capital to start, but I already owned a 50K subscriber channel generating 1K a month with me spending $10 for the editing software. Stopped because it got taken down due to copyright.